be building ramps for this trailer. Obviously, they're already built at this point, but there's no other video on YouTube that I'm aware of that shows you how to build trailer ramps. Perhaps I'm just not finding it in the search. But anyway, so I made this just to possibly be helpful to somebody. Now, as you can see from the amount of sweat on me, I've already been working on this. So you won't see everything, but you'll see most of it. Now, I will admit that I am not very familiar with this metal chop saw. I bought it specifically for this occasion, and I've never owned one, nor have I used one very much. And so, I think I put the metal the wrong way. I've always just done it by hand with a grinder, and so this is a learning curve for me. Also, before I bought this saw, I did extensive research on it, and everyone that I saw said that it was a great saw, but the blade was terrible. And I found that to be true as well, and so I bought the package that came with another blade, and the DeWalt blade seemed to do quite a bit better than the Porter cable blade that came on the saw. Here I am laying out the angle iron that will go in the spacing between the angle iron. You'll notice I'm taking my time here, and it might even be annoying, but you want to take some time here to get that spacing correct on both sides of the channel iron. These blocks here that you see me with, I made those to the perfect height that I wanted my angle iron steps to be. So all I had to do was just put one in on each side, and the height was already fixed, and then I could just tack the iron into place. Also, I have measurements on the side of this channel that I did earlier, and I just lined those up and then tack it into place. There's a million different ways that you can connect the ramps to the trailer itself. All I'm doing is I'm just measuring to the middle and then drilling a big hole that will accept the rod that goes through the brackets. As you can see, I started out with my cordless drill, and it would have got the job done, but I switched over to a corded drill just because it's quicker, it's more powerful, and I didn't want to mess up my drill. I also know that there are better products out on the market for you to use as cutting oil other than WD-40. That's all I had on hand at the time. Went ahead and made the other one off camera because it's just the same thing that you already saw duplicated. And then you take a rod, goes through your brackets, through the drilled holes on the ramps, and goes all the way through, and then we'll weld flat plate on the end. There's a couple different ways of doing this. If you have a continuous rod running through, you can put this side of your ramp over here, and then you can move the ramps in or out, which is what I wanted to do, but I didn't have enough metal, and so It just is the way it is. That should serve my purposes for most of my stuff. Then another option, and something I may do later possibly, is you can put a third ramp right in the middle. That way if you have anything smaller than this, you could just run up the middle onto it. Now we'll cut some flat iron to hold the ramps up. Again, I now know that the metal should be put on its side instead of flat like this. Makes for a whole lot more pleasant cutting experience. We'll cut the little pieces for the end of the pipe too. I am not a great welder. I'm not even a good welder. But so many people, unfortunately, they think they have to be an expert at something. They have to be perfect to even try it. And that's just not true. You can enjoy welding. You can enjoy doing other things in life, even if you're not great at it. Because the more you do it, the better you will be at it. And you can get a whole lot done by being a mediocre welder. You can build trailer ramps and revolutionize your usefulness and your productivity. I realize that this is not proper procedure for drilling a hole, thus why I break another drill bit in about 3 seconds. Worthless! Just like there's a million ways to fasten the ramp to the trailer, there's also a million ways to hold the trailer ramp up. And so what I chose to do is to just take like a tractor hitch pin and weld it to the trailer. And so, there you have it. There's 2 ramps for the trailer. You just pick it up. Take this little winch pin out. Put it on like so. Stick the winch pin in, and there you go. If you didn't see what I did over here, that's just a bolt that goes through. Actually, probably need a little bit of longer one. There's a little hinge for the metal, and then again, this is just a hitch pin that I welded on. That's a linch pin, and there it is. Now, one other thing that you can do, what I will probably do in the future, is I don't know if it shows up on the camera, but you can cut the corner off of that right there so that it sits flatter on the ground, so you don't have as far up to go with whatever you're putting on there. But besides that, those are done. They just need painting. So appreciate you watching that. I hope that you enjoyed that. Like I said, I don't know of any other video on YouTube that shows you how to do that. It's kind of mind-blowing to me. But maybe that was helpful. Maybe you can use it. Remember, my name is Clay, Sunday Renaissance Man. And please like, subscribe, and look forward to the next video. Thanks.